Final Fantasy 2. We're back. We're back.
Not sure how it's 5 months, but I'll take a smile.
Smidian. Thank you so much for the sub. Did it just say something? Was there dialogue audio to that? Do I have text notifications turned on? It'll be fine. I'm sure this won't go badly at all. Alright, everybody. Final Fantasy... Yeah, I don't know what it was. Final Fantasy 2. I heard something as well. I have it... It doesn't go into my ear. Because the headphones are just plugged into this, so it's just ambient audio, and it's turned just loud enough for me to know to look to say something, but it's not loud enough for me to actually hear it. Yeah, it said Smidian typed. Oh, so you all heard that. Well, that's fantastic. That's creepy. You know what? I think that's great. I'm happy that that's the case. Everybody, Final Fantasy 2. Let's get into it. Here's our team of adventurers. 3 of them we know. 1 of them's a Klingon. Now, I had committed to an idea between the end of the last stream and the start of this one that I was going to look up information about this game and come back and play like a damn professional and just get it done, because I have concerns about Final Fantasy 2. I'm not gonna lie. We're not off to a strong start. We've died a lot. It has a weird system in it. That airship just buzzed my head. Great. And I just want to kind of breeze through it. I didn't do that. So we're going to have at least one more fumbling stream. And if it goes well, maybe we'll keep fumbling till we get good. Or I might look up what to do. I haven't decided. Let's see where we're at. Everybody looks like they're at full health and full mana. So it looks like we're in a good spot to keep going. Herku44, thank you for the follow. See, everyone feels very strong right now. Well, not that. That felt super weak. Fumbling through this game is the most authentic way to play it. I'm playing Final Fantasy 2 and the plot mechanics are weird. It is. It's very weird. Here's the thing that I think is interesting about Final Fantasy 2. Final Fantasy 2 feels the most like an old version of a modern game. Like, if I told somebody, hey, Skyrim is the, like, again, in a world where we don't know any of the other games exist, if I told you that Skyrim was a direct descendant of Final Fantasy 2, you'd go, okay, I see how that game led to this game. So, in a lot of ways, I think Final Fantasy 2 feels like a retro modern game. But I feel like that retro game is worse than the retro antiquated game that Final Fantasy 1 felt like. If that makes sense. Hey, what are you doing? Oh yeah, this lady wants to date me. I accidentally left the town. I've talked to a lot of people here, but I haven't talked to everybody, and I'm really not 100% sure what I'm supposed to be doing. They'll take me to Poft. I can go to Poft. Maybe I'm supposed to go to Poft. Oh, I'm broke. I have no money, so I clearly just bought a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Go to Poft, he says. It'll be fun, he says. No empire in Poft, they said. Oh, I should read this, because we're reading all the lines for everybody. Bo says, "With you, not a chance." Yeah. Tell him, Bo. Basque Salamand, once you pass Poft, they say all the cities are under the control of the Empire. Yeah, aren't I think I'm going to Salamand. I think that's where I'm going. This is Paloom. It's just a little port town. Everybody's so bossy here. 32 gil, we can go to Poft. Yeah, let's go to Poft. Did we do it? It's the ship right in front of you. You can't miss it. Well, I can. I don't see a ship. Oh, okay. We're going to Poft. Poft. The town slogan is, "Come here, Pofton." They have monsters right in the middle of their damn town. Unforgivable. Poft. This is the port of Poft. Salamand is to the north, and to our east is Bafsk. To our south is Boba Fett. No, I don't want to go to Paloom. I just came from Paloom. You'd know that if you were paying attention. Oh, look at this bar of interesting folk. Bafsk, the city to our east, is under the control of the Empire. They're building something terrible there. Well, when is the Empire not building something terrible? Oh, is this the same person many times? Uh-huh. Man. Attack of the Clones. Can I interest you folks in a ride on Sid's Pride and Joy, the only airship of its kind in all the world? No matter how far, we'll take you to your destination in the blink of an eye. Of course, transportation of this fine caliber comes at a cost. Interested? Yeah. Oh, I don't want to do it right now. Bafsk, the city... Okay, jeez. Okay, even the bartender. Alright, let's talk to this gentleman. He's the only person who doesn't appear to be a clone. Are you here to ride the airship? If you've got the cash, there's no place I can't take you. I want to learn airship. I want to ask airship. You want an airship? You pay the guy behind me. What do you know about the Dreadnought? Huh, that oversized garbage scow? Airships aren't about how big you build them. Airships are all about what they can do. What do you know about Mithril? He knows nothing about Mithril. Dude built an airship, doesn't know anything about metal. You know anything about Wild Rose? What do you think of this ring? What do you think of this canoe? What do you think if I just walked away from you? Well, yeah, if I don't talk to everyone, I don't know where to go. Because what I've learned in this game is that sometimes you got to talk to, like, just one random person, and that's the secret of all of it. Have you seen the airship? It belongs to a fellow named Sid who lives right here in Poft. He's the only one around who can fly it. No, he's the only one around allowed to fly it. I guarantee you I could fly that airship if I wanted to. I don't want to. Man, guys, I think Bafsk to the east is where the Empire's building something terrible. I could be wrong, but I'm getting a strong hint in that direction. Hides from Borderlands haters. You know what? Here's the thing. Here's the secret. I don't hate Borderlands. I just don't think Borderlands is very funny. I think Borderlands thinks it's funny, and I don't find it funny. And I say that as somebody who made the joke, "Come here, Pofton," earlier. So, it is an insult. But I think the Borderlands gameplay is really good. And I think the art style's cool. I just think it can be sometimes its own worst enemy when it comes to certain aspects. Oh yeah, I wasn't supposed to buy bronze gear. Oh well, I did it anyway. Newt Stampede, thank you for the follow. Blink Tome, Protect Tome, Shell Tome. Okay, I already learned all that. We're good there. Every class, thank you for the follow. I don't know how you weren't following me. But you are now. That's what matters. So okay, here's the thing. They're really selling me on this airship thing, which makes me think that I'm supposed to take the airship there, maybe? It makes me think I'm gonna get killed by monsters. No, not these monsters. These monsters are weak. Yeah, we don't have to worry about those monsters. Yeah, I mean, like, we live in a world of, you know, especially at the time Borderlands was first coming out, you know, there weren't a ton of really good co-op games. So I don't blame anybody for wanting to, you know, like, find a good co-op experience, you know? And it's a fun enough game. Like, there's no denying that Borderlands is a fun game. Regardless of, you know, how you might feel about the humor, it's fun. Okay, guys, this is a new monster. I don't know how this is gonna go. Oh, jeez. That bird didn't like ice. Did you see that? There's Sid's stupid airship bragging about how stupid it is. Did I just walk to the town I took the boat to? Gosh dang it. Why'd I pay for that boat? It's fine though. Look at how tough we've made this crew. Like, this crew's gotten really good at fighting now. We're kind of back to our auto attack champions here. So I'm just feeling really good about it all. Okay, nothing that way. I just think we got a solid crew going, and I feel really, really good about this. That's a lot of enemies. Queen Bee. Got it, no problem. Who's worried about the Queen Bee? Not me. Do we think we could talk Bo into dyeing his hair and doing a full-on cosplay? Maybe. I don't think Bo knows that he's the girl in this sequel playthrough yet. You know what? I'm gonna save. in case something goes awry, because we're going into new territory here. Have you done any cheese grinding in this game? Yeah, where we punch ourselves? I totally did that. Not a lot, but I did a little bit of it. Two shields equipped with no armor is the other one. What does two shields equipped no armor power up? Oh, it ups evasion? Now, if I have two shields equipped and armor, do I have to be targeted? Do I have to be hit? Or just having that as my equipment, will that do the trick? You have to punch. That's so weird. How does punching with two shields equipped raise evasion? Do I have two shields? I do. Is it dumb for Bo to have evasion? Because he's the caster? It seems like it would be good because it would be, but what's this? I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Well, I don't think I'm supposed to be here, but I can still fight these enemies. Ooh, there's a ring pop in the ground up here. I don't know what to do with it. $200 gil. Lick it? Yeah, I don't know. That seems like a Nash Magard move. It seems questionable to me. Is my formation correct here? Like, there we go. That's what we want, right? Okay, that's what we need. Do we want Minwoo in the front? I guess it's weird because they're standing at an angle, so it looked like John was super in the front of everybody. Oh, Sasquatches. Okay, I want John to be, dexterous, so we're gonna give Bo the bow back. And we're gonna equip John with 2 shields. But before he does that, we're gonna cast Cure on Bo. Bo will attack. He'll attack. Man, look at all these spells he knows. It's crazy. Okay. Okay, it seems like I can't proceed. It seems like I need to get something here. Because I think I've explored everywhere I can go. So I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. But we're still ready for it, you know, like, look out, dungeon, we already beat you up a lot. We need to get Ben casting his cure a little bit. He's not really a caster, but, you know, he needs to know this stuff. He's my in-the-pocket healer. I mean, John's doing pretty great damage for a guy that's fighting with 2 shields, you know? It's a real testament to his main character status, and that he is not at all like the version of him that was in the last game, who struggled a little bit, we'll say. Okay, let's save. Because I see a town. We found a town. Salamand! It's the item shop. You know, honestly, I think we're just doing real good. Thanks, everybody. What you got in the way of magic? Life Tome. Revives a KO'd ally when used in battle. That's very good. Reduces MP when used in battle. Teaches the warp spell. Okay. Transports the party out of dungeons. Okay, well, our man Flynn back there knows this spell. But I do think it would be a good idea for John to learn it, so we're gonna learn it. Yeah. Learn the life spell, John. You know you want to. What's in this house? Oh, it's church. Ah! They tried to get me into church by making it look like a regular building. Hello. I love Yosef, but I know that if I'm around, I would just get in his way. Oh, I'm sure that's not true. Are you Yosef? Oh, look, they put me in the game. You have business with me? Yeah. What do you think of airships? There's a man who knows all about airships, but why should I tell you who he is? It's Sid. I know. It's fine. Of course I've heard of it. An abomination of an airship is what it is. What do you know about Mithril, Yosef? Mithril? I haven't found any yet. I do have a few leads, but I don't plan on sharing what I do know with a bunch of perfect strangers. I'm gonna need you to do a little something to prove you're who you say you are. There's a bunch of people from Salamand who are being forced to work in a cave called Semet Falls. Yeah, I've been there. Rescue them and we'll talk. Wild Rose. You're here for Princess Hilda? A little short in the tooth, aren't you? You kids can't fool me. Oh, man. Alright, Yosef. We'll go do the thing you want us to do, but not because we want to, because we have to. Semet Falls is beyond the mountain range south of Salamand. It's where the Empire's been mining its mithril. The Empire's enslaved the men of Salamand and forced them to work at the cave in Semet Falls. Please, you have to help them. I know, Yosef already asked me to. I'm gonna do it for Yosef. I'm sorry you can't log into Final Fantasy XIV, Balel. I'm gonna feel the same way as soon as this stream's over. Welcome, please come in. It'll cost 105 gil to rest up and heal. Would you like to stay? Yes, but that's an outrageous amount. I will pay it, but I'm gonna leave my bed unmade. What can I do for you? He sells a mace, he sells long swords and battle axes and longbows. We already have all those things. Alright, he sells a bunch of bronze stuff. Does John have bronze shields equipped? No, he has bucklers equipped. I mean, I feel a little dumb because it's just for fun, but like if I'm gonna equip 2 shields, I want them to be nice. You know? That's all I'm saying. Okay, well, they all want me to go to that cave, which is good, but there was that thing in the cave that I didn't know how to get by, and I still don't know how to get by it. So I'm gonna hope that it was just a thing that the game put in my way to prevent me from going there too early, but now it will be okay. Oh man, ambushed by this many goblins? That's gonna be unfortunate. Hey Tweep. That photo edit was awesome, man. I really liked it. So did my wife. She thought that was hilarious. I gotta say, this whole evasion thing from wearing two shields is silly. It's fine, because there's something in, like, my head canon of John fighting with two shields that I like, but what a silly thing. Bow 1. Nobody can hit anything. This is like an actual D&D game. By the way, I don't know if you all heard it, but on the last episode of Core, Bo perfectly summed up D&D in a 2-second clip. Let me pull it up. It's really good. Hopefully it's not too loud. It might be really loud. I'm gonna just warn everybody. This might be really loud, but I don't think it will be. It'll be okay. Okay, here's D&D summarized in 2 seconds. That's a full D&D experience in 2 seconds.
Fuck.
Did that go through? Did you all hear that?
Fuck.
Yeah. A whole D&D experience summed up. Yeah, sorry guys, I can't make it is another really good common sound effect, unfortunately. I still feel like I should be doing something with this, like, lollipop here. But I don't know. Hey, old man, stay out of our hobby. That's what all the kids say. Okay, that's the treasure chest we got. Sasquatch. Three Sasquatches. Doofus Max, welcome. We're all commenting on the state of how old we all are. Not saying actual ages, probably, but just, you know, a commentary on life after you've turned 30. I was telling my wife the other day that the reason being in your 30s sucks is because you're too young to be considered old and you're too old to be considered young. And I know that sounds like somebody's just making up some fake profound thing, but I think it's genuinely true. Like, you're still young enough to where you think you can go up to kids and be like, hey bud, I'm cool like you, we're awesome, we're the same, and have those kids go, no, you're old. But you're not so old that you get any of the perks or benefits of being old. Like, people still expect, like, a lot from you because they're like, you're still young. So I feel like 30 is that, like, perfect, like, age where you're nothing. Like, once you get into your 40s, like, okay, people expect a little bit less from you. You're not old. I'm not calling anybody who's in their 40s old. But people expect less from somebody who's in their 40s. And I think you're also old enough to know that going up to a bunch of people in their 20s isn't going to go well for you. People in their 30s still think they can hang out with people in their 20s, and it's not going to be an issue for anybody. That's an issue for some people. I feel like we need to let Bo get punched a bit because his HP is really low. Oh, Balloon! He's gone. What is this mess? Okay, I don't want to deal with that yet. That's why I started disappointing everyone when I was 6 to get their expectations low. You're not wrong. I tried that. That was my grand plan. My grand plan was to develop a rapport of being the kind of person that couldn't make it to stuff. That way, when I was there, it felt like a treat, and when I wasn't there, it wasn't like a big disappointment. It was just like, ah, yeah, but you know, John, he can never make this stuff. And then what it turned into was I just didn't get invited to anything, and that actually bummed me out a little bit. Like, I didn't want to go, and I'll get sad about things that I didn't want to go to anyway. But, like, just knowing that I didn't get invited still bums me out. Nobody can touch this. I'm not paying very good attention to my stats. I'm just assuming it's all going really well. Oh, wait a minute. That's the way we came down. Oh, crap. I'm so bad at this. I started talking about my theories about being 30 and being 20, and I messed up. Probably because I don't have a memory because I'm in my 30s. Okay, well, is there... Okay, so that's the way I came down. Okay, so my only option is the stupid Hall of Doors. Okay. That's fine. In summary, John streams for old dudes. Yeah. It'll be interesting. If I ever attract a young demographic, it's gonna be a bunch of young kids yelling at an old man. That's what the stream's gonna feel like. Why are they always picking on him? They're using words he doesn't understand. is gonna be. I don't know these Twitch sayings. I was streaming when you all were just watching streams and learning the hip new phrases. I didn't learn them. I was busy. I mean, I'm assuming by the fact that I'm just cutting down everything I come across, like, my team's real solid. Oh, this room sucked. Oh, it's full of enemies. Definitely the drugs. You should see his bong emote. Guys, I'm so straight edge, it's boring. Man, every room sucks. I'm as boring as the 2 rooms that I've gone into. Oh, zombies. These zombies are big. These aren't just regular zombies. These are like giant zombies. That's a horror movie for you. Giant zombies. Can you imagine? The next time I get a fight that looks easy, I'm gonna do some healing so everybody can get some practice with it. Money! We know sometimes you have 2 Mountain Dews for dinner. That's true. You are not wrong. You also stay up past bedtime? Well, that's not fair. Now my wife's just telling secrets about me. But that is true, I do. Everybody goes to bed, I stay up. That's when I get to play games. Or when I stream, because then I get to call it work. Loophole! I win! I'm so tired. Alright, let's thunder everybody. Let's attack and attack. Look at those thunders. Look at those sick thunders. All these rooms are bad. let's see here. What was I gonna do? I feel like I had a plan, and now it's gone. I'm worried about crossing this rope bridge. I feel like it's gonna fall. It didn't fall. We're fine. Totally fine. There was money inside. Alright, well, let's check out this door thing. Let's see what's going on with the door situation again. One moment, everybody. Alright, let's go. Well, so far, all these rooms have just been real stellar. Oh, look at this! This room's full of people. Help us, please! Okay. Help us, please! Okay. Help us, please! Okay. Help us, please! John, it's you! Am I ever glad you're here? This is Yosef's daughter, Nellie. I think that dastardly Borgen's been holding her hostage to threaten Yosef. Princess Hilda told you to bring her back some mithril, right? Well, that's normally where I step in. I figured out that this was where the mithril was coming from easy enough. So I thought I'd get the jump on you guys and nab the mithril before you could get here. I feel like I'm doing the wrong voice. This guy's kind of a jerk. Only I messed up and got caught. Me, of all people. Well, I know when I'm over my head. So long. But don't worry. I'll take everyone here with me. Thanks for saving us. I owe you one. Oh, I guess I don't get to talk to the daughter. That's fine. Okay, there's stairs down. Does this lead to a whole new map or just a tiny area? A whole new map. Okay, let's go explore the place where we were. And then we'll go back down. I like that people found out my wife was in the chat and the immediate reaction is, I want to hear embarrassing stories. To be fair, that is exactly what I would want if I had found out the same thing. So, cannot be too harsh on that reaction. Wow, I came all the way back out to go here and find out that there is nothing down here. But more random battles. It's harsh. It's a harsh world we live in. See, what's the grossest food he eats? See, I'll speak to that. Because I'll tell you right now, uh-oh, this isn't good. Guys, I underestimated what was going to hurt the green slime. The answer is nothing. Try fire damage on it. It certainly didn't like that black magic, the fire that I did. Wasn't a fan of it. Hot Cheetos? That is true. I do eat them, and I do hide them if they're in camera shot of the stream. It's like, I already drink Mountain Dew. I don't need to be the full stereotype. Even though I am, but we don't need to necessarily advertise that fact. So is Scott dead? What a complicated question that is. Obtained a fire tome. You know what? I've learned that John could probably... We should probably have somebody else that knows black magic. So we're going to teach John fire as a backup just in case. So there are 2 Scotts in this game. And one of the Scotts is dead. It is not the person we named Scott, but there is a Scott in the game. And that Scott's dead. The Scott we named is still very much alive. I'm happy to say. Okay, so looks like up is the way. And I don't see any chests on this map. So I'm just going to immediately go the correct way. So there was another character named Scott in the JRPG? Yes, there was. Wait, what's this door? Is that the door I came out of, or is that a different door? Well, I need to investigate the door. So, like, here's the problem with the hot Cheetos. Is, like, I used to eat them all the time. And now it's gotten so bad that, like, I've gone to the extra hot Cheetos. And, like, it's a never-ending cycle. Like, you just keep elevating it to newer and newer levels. You just sink further and further down. Yeah, I am. They're right here. Look, if I'm gonna be outed, let's just be honest and let's just admit that they're right next to me. Yes. How many X's are there? 2. They didn't want to go 3. Perhaps they felt that would be inviting more trouble than they should. Man! This is the worst dungeon. What's the grossest thing that my wife eats? So my wife loves fettuccine alfredo. But she thinks that fettuccine alfredo should not cost money. Despite the fact that I've made fettuccine alfredo, it's not easy to make. It's not hard, but like work goes into it. But she doesn't think you should pay for it because at the store they sell like in a package fettuccine alfredo for like $1, and she eats that, and I tried it, and you guys, it is the grossest thing I've ever eaten in my life. It's awful. It's really bad. It is not fettuccine alfredo. It's something unnatural. What are the weird blue spicy chips I got? It turns out they're just like chili flavored. I don't know where those are. Those went somewhere. They're weird. But yeah, they're blue chips, and they're rolled up. Here's the thing. I love fettuccine alfredo. It's one of my favorite things. But I want good fettuccine alfredo. I do not want... You spent $1 on a packet. Fettuccine alfredo. That's unacceptable. There's a place near us called Nick's that I haven't been to in a while. And they do fettuccine Alfredo, and they make it, like, every part of it is house made. Like, the noodles they make in-house, the sauce they make in-house, the chicken is all fresh. It is so delicious. The noodles are thick. Ah, it's so good. But the funny thing is actually their food is so good I never get it. Like, it's some of the best fettuccine Alfredo in the world, and I still don't get it because they have other stuff there that's just so good. Heh, rebels. Never thought I'd have to deal with your kind down here. Well, if you think you're getting mithril, you'd be right. My mithril blade. Straight through your heart. Oh my gosh. Oh, we gotta fight the sergeant. Look out. Am I gonna die from this thing? Okay, hold on. I feel like there was some magic in here that'd do something. Blink, no. Defend, no. Cure status ailments, no. That's what we already did. Forms a magic wall that guards against magic attacks, reduces MP, inflicts silence. Dispel, maybe? No, that didn't do anything. Well, this guy seems weak to magic, so what if we just magicked him and attacked him, and this guy can just cure as he sees fit. Wait, why am I having John attack? He's got 2 stupid shields. He's not going to be able to do anything. Yeah, we're still good. Miss. Punch him. Oh, hell, that shield punch was stronger than this magic. I should just be hitting him with a shield. What am I doing? Scratch Mechanics, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. That blizzard worked really well. Man, John, your punches were doing so good before, and now they're leaving a lot to be desired. Guys, my hands leveled up. I don't know how this game knew what I got up to today, but it's not wrong. Anyway, Thunder leveled up. That's exciting. Bo's doing well. You found Mithril in the chest. Sweet. We got Mithril. Is that really the room we were in? I could have sworn that we were in the first door we went in. Is that not true? Just call your main character John Hands Jagger. Yeah, there wasn't room for the full name, but we all know it's true. Ambushed by giant zombies. John's really good with his hands. In fact, it might be time to let John go back to using swords, because honestly, he's got this hands thing down to a real art. Monsters! We were ambushed by a turtle. Turtles. Oh, dang. Alright, well I guess we figured out what needed to be done. Oh, the teleport tome. I think Bo should learn teleport. That seems good. Let's do that. I feel like there was something else I wanted to do. Yes, I wanted to change John back to using swords. That is true, by the way, about my breakfast sandwiches. They're very good. I mean, it's basically like ordering a breakfast sandwich from McDonald's, except it's all fresh and stuff, but I will admit, I'm a little extra harsh on my own cooking, but I do make very good breakfast sandwiches. I feel like John was a lot better punching with shields. Did I imagine this? He probably had better defense, too. Well, I guess he wasn't hitting, like, multiple enemies like that. So maybe that's where the strength, or the better part of it comes in. Yeah, there usually is a really awesome sword. That's, we should definitely get that. I do like really good swords. That's a secret about me that I feel like if you're gonna be my DM, will always be useful information for you to know. If I get an awesome sword in a game, I am a very happy person. It's why in There Will Be Dungeons, Stanley loved diplomacy, even though using diplomacy was kind of not a great use of my time. Not the most effective thing in the world. But, I liked it. You know, that's true. Backtracking through dungeons does suck. We could skip it. We should skip it, right? Let's skip it. But we are leveling up and getting money. That's the real dilemma. I don't like the backtracking, but I do like the leveling. And I do like the money. I need it for my OP-ness? That's probably true. It wouldn't be me playing through a Final Fantasy game if chat wasn't accusing me of being too OP and making the game trivial. The real trick is remembering where I'm supposed to go. Case in point. Zero, that's a very good point. Not 100% sure on mechanics in this game, but other Final Fantasies have unarmed damage based on using strength in place of weapon power. It seems like that's the same here, so you still have basic weapon and grinding a bit at the start. It makes sense that your unarmed damage is better than the sword right now. I think that's probably true. I think we would see that probably balance and level out. Oops. Went the wrong way. Kid Crestel, welcome. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Plus, we're getting things like antidotes and all the stuff I don't want to spend money on, so I also really appreciate that. Also, why not just use the teleport spell to get out? Because look at all the levels and money we're getting. I mean, I'll admit, it's the right decision. Everything you have said is more correct than how I'm feeling, but look at all the XP and the levels. The numbers are going up because I'm walking out. I don't know why I felt the need to issue the commands that time, but I did. Oops, I went the wrong way. I think the big takeaway to remember is we've got 12 more of these Final Fantasies to play. 11 more if you're going to say after this one. We can't afford to get burn out yet. We got a long ways to go. And also, I do want to come up with a way, and yeah, it's probably going to be donation based, so it might not happen. I don't want to make promises to anybody, but I do want to come up with a way to potentially add games to the list, because we didn't have enough to play as is. But I've had so many people that have said, I really want you to play 10-2, or I would really like to see Chrono Trigger, or, you know, people have recommended other RPGs that I missed that they think I'll really like. I know Xenogears was one of them. So I want to do that. I want to have a way for that to be possible. So I'm thinking of putting something together where people could maybe, if we hit certain goals, vote and add additional games to the lineup. Maybe when we feel the need to take breaks from Final Fantasies here and there. My goal is to figure that out this week. We'll see. I think it would be fun. I mean, there's no time limit on any of this. The only quasi-time limit is that when Endwalker comes out, I plan on streaming Endwalker. Beyond that, I have no set, like, I have to finish this game, or this has to be done by this. If it takes us 4 years to get through all of these, it takes us 4 years to get through all these. Oh, there's that purple poison people told me about. The one that doesn't go away, that we need an antidote for. But we got an antidote, so that works out really, really well for us. Ah, so nice. Dragon Quests are a great option because I have only ever, I've played 3 of them, and I've only beaten 1. And the 2 others that I've played, I have almost no time in. Let's see. The one I played and beat was the one where the main character had the bandana on his head and the princess was a horse. And I really liked it. Then I also played a little bit of the one on, I think it was on the 3DS. So I played a little bit of that one. And then I also played a little bit of the newest one that came out. Someone who has never played Dragon Quest, the princess is a horse, sounds absolutely wild. It's a good game. It's a really good game. Okay, let's go talk to Yosef, because we got his daughter back. And now he should trust me, right? I don't remember where Yosef was. That reminds me, so as someone coming to Final Fantasy XIV, which DLC should I buy? Do I pre-order the new expansion and it gives me all the others? I think when it's out, it would give you all the others. I think pre-ordering it does not do that. So I think if you buy Shadowbringers, and chat, if you know better, correct me. But I think if you buy Shadowbringers now, you get everything. But then you would have to buy Endwalker separate. But if Endwalker comes out, then I think it would. But you would have to wait till it actually gets here. Is this not the town where the guy was? Or am I just in the wrong part of town? I could have sworn it was here. No, this is where Sid was. And it was a different town. Well, what town was it? Oh, it's that town north of me. I see it. Yeah, that's right. He's in the snowy town. Well, that's alright. We just needed a little more practice, that's all. The No Way Home trailer is out. They finally released it. Is that true? Ooh. Hold on. You might need to watch that. Hold on a second. Hold the phone. Oh, no spoilers, please. Man, Tweep. Oh man, but I gotta watch it. Spider-Man's in it. Gosh dang it, everybody. Alright. I like Tweep too much to spoil it, or to kick him out so I can spoil it. So we're gonna keep doing this, and I will watch it. I haven't seen it. I'll tell you what, I will pull it up and watch it at the end of the stream so that if people don't want to see the trailer, they can bounce early. There's no way to cross snow on foot. You need a snowcraft. That's not true. I haven't gotten to talk to the little girl yet. Thanks for saving me. Okay, good. Glad I did it. Alright, let's talk to me. You'd better get that mithril back to Altair. Princess Hilda is waiting for you. Well, why did we get the quest from Yosef if we aren't turning it back into Yosef? No, I don't want to stay at your stupid end. I have to turn in the mithril first, then I come back to Yosef? We've learned a lot in these years of JRPG making. We've learned a lot about how to do things properly. I don't want to pay Sid to ride in the airship. I can just walk, right? No, we'll do the airship. Well, sure, I got the Mithril quest first, but I saved the dude's daughter. Yeah, I want to go to Altair. 700 gold? Guys, no, we're walking. I will make 700 gold by the time I get there. That's unacceptable, the amount of money Sid wants for his stupid airship. His stupid airship stupid sucks. Look at this. Free. And not free, but barely anything. And cheap. Guys, that's what they wanted 700 gold for. I spent less than that 700 gold and slept in an inn to get there extremely quick. Sid's a ripoff. He's a liar and a cheat. This guy looks so fancy. The Empire also suffered heavy losses at the Battle of Fynn. They're building the Dreadnought in Bafsk to help compensate for those losses. Yes, I know. I've learned Dreadnought. I want to ask about Mithril, because I have it. Please lose no time. Oh, right. Here's Mithril. You found the Mithril. Now we'll finally be able to fight the Empire on equal footing. Please take the Mithril to Tobal, the town blacksmith. I'm certain he'll be able to use it to make some magnificent weapons. Sick. Oh, is it not letting you post links? I don't have the actual stream pulled up, but I could allow it. But I just have the stream deck pulled up, so I'm not getting any notices about people attempting it. Oh. Okay. Wanted to make sure. Okay. Alright, so we need to take this Mithril to the blacksmith. We know what that is. We know what a blacksmith is. Congratulations to us. We're very smart. Sup, dude? Check out this Mithril. Ho ho! That's Mithril! I've been waiting for a chance to work this metal as long as I can remember. Alright, leave the rest to me. Swords, armor, you name it, I'll start crafting. It's been too long since I let my hammer ring. Look how excited he is. You can buy the equipment I made over at the shop counter. This'll keep my hands full, I tell you that. Yeah, but shouldn't I get, like, some of it for free for bringing it? I don't know. So I'm going to give John the 2 mithril swords. Should I give Bo a spear? Is there any advantage to Bo using a spear? Oh, there's other weapons. I kind of want to give Bo a spear. I'm going to do it. Why not? Give Bo a spear and a shield. Done. Easy. I feel good about that decision. Okay, so I've done that now. No time to work. There's work to be done. Okay. So what? Do we talk to Queenie again? Yeah, we don't want the Dreadnought to be completed. We feel very strongly about it. The Dark Knight overseeing the Dreadnought's construction was most capable. Fortunately for us, he's tending to other matters now. The theft of the Mithril has likely knocked the Empire off balance. I would like you to journey to Bafsk. If we're to stop the Dreadnought from being completed, this may be our only chance. Okay. What about, we have a man in Bafsk. He's found a way to reach the Dreadnought. I want you to destroy it. At the very least, find a way to delay its completion. I have full confidence that with you and Minwu on this task, it will be accomplished. Why Minwu? He hasn't done anything for us. Minwu is, like, not really a party member. I didn't give him a name, so he's not really a part of this whole thing. Just to be 100% clear. Oh my gosh, look at how awesome that sword is. Why do we have the rest of the party now? Doesn't matter. John's gonna just cut him up with a sword. Okay, was it Paloom that had other weapons made of mithril now? Oh yeah, look, there's the weird boy. Okay, mithril axe, yeah. Good. Is there mithril armor? Or was it just a sword deal? Okay, just a sword deal. Just weapons. Great, our first use of the mithril axe was the myth. Gave me a lot of faith in that investment. I think we're doing good. You know what? I'm starting to find a flow in this game. And it might be that now just my auto attacks kill everything and I haven't... I did. Why is this guy telling me to do what I already did? I already did it. Hey, do you want to tell me how great I am now? It looks like you managed to save my daughter. Thank you. That cowardly Borgin had been threatening Nellie to get to me. Forgive me if there's anything I can do to help. All you got to do is ask. Well, yeah, you know, I want you to tell me about airship now. If you want to know about airships, there's a man named Sid you should talk to. He lives in Poft. I don't think there's anything he doesn't know about him. Let me tell you, he knows how to overcharge for trips in them. Since the Dark Knight took over, construction's been moving ahead a lot faster than before. I hear it may even be close to finished. Yep, we already talked about Mithril. He doesn't know about Wild Rose. Okay, exit. He was less than useful. We did a whole thing for him. And he didn't do shit for us. Naughtiest Nick, welcome. Thank you. We owe your freedom to you. Our husbands are back safe and sound. They only took the husbands. So they were kidnappers and sexists. Oh. Oh, Naughty Saint Nick? I might be, you know what? You say oops, but I think that's a pretty good name. Okay, so we need to go to Bafsk. Let's heal up. Oh my gosh, immediately attacked by too many goblins. Those goblins are quite bad. Alright, let's save. Okay. Alright, now let's see if we can go find this place that we're supposed to find. Ambushed! Oh no! Vampire Thorn. It's a cool name for a thing. Probably especially if you're a vampire. Oh, we can't cross the snow because we need a snowmobile. And we didn't learn the phrase. That's what we need to do. We need to go back to that town and learn the stupid phrase so that the guy can tell us about the thing. I got it now. Halo, thank you for stopping by. Keeps buffering. Is that true? Is everybody experiencing that? Nope, must be not on our end. Okay. I'm sorry, Balo. Oh no, I got poisoned. Somebody's poisoned. Oh, it's just Minwoo. Minwoo, do you know magic to, like, fix that? Yeah, why don't you magic yourself better? There we go. I might have negative opinions of Minwoo. I'm sorry. It seems like a nice enough fellow, I'm sure. Alright, who was it that said I couldn't get past snow? Oh man, this cursor in the middle of the screen is not good. Let's get rid of that. Definitely wasn't the item shop owners. It wasn't the magic shop owner. Husbands, so much of our freedom, thank you, Mithril. Maybe it's this guy back here. He's tucked up in a place. I heard that Yosef keeps his snowcraft hidden on the first floor at Summit Falls. Oh. Do we need to just go there? Or does Yosef need to tell us about it? Bafsks is first? Where is Bafsks? I thought Bafsks was through the snow. Is it not? East of Poft? I thought I had explored all of that, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe down this way? I can airship there? No way. I'm not gonna pay for it. I refuse. We got 2 feet. They work just fine. We'll find Bafsk. I'm going the wrong way. That's true, because we're going to the west, and everybody told me I should go to the east, so here's me listening to everybody. Okay, fine. You've all made your point. It was a very strong point. I will go the correct way. Peak dad energy, not wanting to pay Sid. Yeah, well, Sid's prices suck. It took me a minute to go where he wanted to charge me 700 gold for. Sid knows what he did. Yeah, Sid is flying around like, you could go by airship. It's unacceptable, Sid. You know what you did. Ambushed by goblins. That's true. If I go far enough to the west, I will be getting there. It'll just be a longer way, but we'll have a lot more XP, and we'll be ready for anything. Alright, let's save in case something weird happens. We all know how this game has been. Bafsk. You need a pass to board the Dreadnought. You're with the rebels, right? You've got to destroy the dreadnought. Is it that obvious? I feel like we're going to get killed immediately as a result. What's up? When is the Dark Knight coming back? At this rate, we're going to fall behind schedule for sure. There's a rebel spy masquerading as an Imperial soldier. If you can get to him, I'm sure he'll have some important information for you. What's this? Back to work. Work, I say. If we finish even one day sooner, my glory will be exponentially greater. Get back to work. I swear, no one wants to work under General Borgen. Yeah, he sucks. They're making us work like slaves. I hate that Borgen. Being used by a man like that really makes my blood boil. It's weird, though. I can't seem to remember what things were like when the Dark Knight was in command. That is weird. It's a town full of shredders. General Borgen is not dealing with these peasants as he should be. Well, what do you want him to do? Oh, I thought spears... I thought the whole point of a spear was that it could attack without a penalty from the back row. Is that not true? I could have sworn that's what I read. Fear Tome. No. Cures status ailments temporarily when used in battle. No. Cures stat... Why would you ever use Basuna if you know Isuna? General Borgen took command of things in Bafsk a short while ago. Things have gotten much easier than they were under the Dark Knight. It's hard to believe a bumbling idiot like Borgen could become a general in the Imperial Army. Oops, you didn't hear that. Aha, you're one of us. I had to be careful about what I did while the Dark Knight was here looking over my shoulder. But the great General Borgen is anything but. He's just a domineering blowhard. So you're the ones they've sent to destroy the Dreadnought. Don't worry, I'm on your side. There's an entrance to the sewers up ahead. It's a back way leading to the Dreadnought. Be careful. If they see us talking, they might get suspicious. So I'm out of here. Good luck. Yeah, nothing suspicious about the soldier that just took off running because he talked to two other people. You're very stealthy. Okay, we got silver. Oh, and it's not that expensive either. You know what? Should I buy one for Minwoo? Theoretically, he's going to be in battle too. I'm not going to buy one for Minwoo. He can get his own stuff if he wants it. Oh my gosh, what have they done to Bo's gear? Put a shield on it. Oh man, I hear a very upset baby. Yeah, he's fine. Okay, yeah, sure. If that makes him feel better, he can have all that. Minwoo, if you feel better protected, you can enjoy having an axe now. Alright. Here's the deal. I have a feeling the sewer is going to be another dungeon crawl. And judging by the volume of my baby, I think maybe we should start winding down and maybe not do another dungeon crawl. So I think what we're going to do is save here. And I think we're going to call that the stream. Clever Chronaut. I recommend having Basuna and Isuna leveled up to 6 on at least one character because Poison Stone, etc. will get really annoying. It's a good idea. I might have to do that. I hope I remember. I'm going to try and stream tomorrow. We're going to go ahead. We're going to say that's going to be it as far as this goes. For those that are interested, I think I am going to check out the Spider-Man trailer. My gosh, the screen's bright. So if you do not want to see the Spider-Man trailer, we will say goodbye now, and we will call it a departing. Thank you all for joining me. It's been a lot of fun. We're going to do a quick little intermission while I get it pulled up, and then we're going to watch it if you want to watch it. And we'll see what's going on with it. So one moment here. For those checking out Final Fantasy, thank you so much for joining me. We're going to try and do more tomorrow throughout the week. So make sure you come back for that. Bye, everybody.